Hello and welcome. I am Ollie Juno and this is my crafty corner, and we have a Simon in the background today. He decided to grace us with his presence. We'll see for how long. Maybe a little, maybe the whole thing, because he wants to take a nap, I'm sure. Alright, so welcome to my channel. This is my Flosstube. I do Stitch With Me's. I'm behind on my Stitch With Me. But life's been a bit crazy this week. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for coming in. I really appreciate you. I'm like so happy I've hit the over 300 subscriber mark, and it makes my day. If you are a new viewer, I hope you enjoy the video. Today is just showing my whip progress. And we are also doing a giveaway towards the end of the video to celebrate me hitting 300 subscribers. So, let's go ahead and go into this. This is, I think, Flosstube 34. So I think I did 33. I didn't do the Stitch With Me. So I'm pretty sure this is Flosstube 34. I did get a decent amount of stitching in last week. I haven't got a whole lot in this week, but last week I got a good chunk of stitching in. So let's go ahead and start with that. So the first one I'm going to show is going to be my dreaming of my dream catcher is what it's called, and it's a Gecko Rouge pattern. It is being done on 25 count 2/1/10 stitch. Trying to remember to give that information, I always forget, but that is what it's going to look like as a finished piece. And this is where I'm at. I've decided to start doing this in the diagonal 10 by 10 blocks. I was doing it in the full diagonal stitch, but I've actually made a lot more progress on it since I've switched to here. I don't know, I see more progress on it. I am not sure, but I've gotten 1,250 stitches on this. I stitched on it for 3 days this week. It was my main weekend piece, I will say that. I put most of my stitches on it during the weekend, but as you can see, I'm slowly getting into colors besides blue and dark blues. So I've got some oranges and browns in here. So definitely looking forward to see where this continues to go. All right, so that was that one. So we're gonna put that there. Yes, and then my other one in, let's see, I'm gonna pull it up here so you can see what it's going to look like. This is Pandemic, the Long Dog Sampler. I've really enjoyed stitching on this one. I wanted to get page 2 completed because I've got page 1 completed, but I've come to the conclusion that I'm most likely not going to get all of page 2 completed. This is where I'm at so far. There we go. Over here, there's a bunch of stuff for page 2, but it's part of a symbol, and I have found I don't like just doing like half the symbol for the page. So like this was part of page 1, and I left it until I worked the design into it. So I'm going to be leaving this blank, and I'm going to start up here. When I do this one again, I'm going to start on page 3 and then work my way down from there. I did 616 stitches on this. I worked on this 2 days this week. This one is going to be put away for the week. Put away till the next time I pull it out. I was really feeling stitching on it, and I do feel like I got quite a bit on it, and I got to where I was wanting to get on it. So we'll go ahead and put that one away. My next project that I worked on is my 2 dragons. Oh, the pandemic is stitched on 28 count 1/1 full cross. Yes, I'm trying to remember that. All right, so my next one is my 2 dragons. That is what it's going to look like. It is stitched on 22 count 1/1 full cross, and this is where I'm at on it. I finished the diagonal off on this, and that is where I wanted to be by the end of this month, so I was really happy about that. At least that's the goal I gave myself last week, to finish this diagonal. So I am going to be putting this one back away. I did 200 stitches on it. I worked on it 2 days. One of these was my stitch with me. But I am going to be putting that away and pulling my Dreaming of Being Human back out. And I'm probably putting Pandemic away and pulling out my Kitten in the Rose. If you've watched my channel, you know exactly which ones I'm talking about. I have about 9 patterns right now, soon to be 11, because I've got 2 more planned to start. I was able to situate funds. I should be able to, just waiting for the fabric to come in for my Haid that I want to start, and I will start that as soon as I get a shipping date. Waiting for 123 Stitch to tell me they've shipped it. Alrighty. I'm going to finish this, and then I will be in there. Go downstairs if you need to get away from him. Sorry. Kids. Okay. So, let's see. Yeah. My last thing that I stitched on this week is I pulled out my Winter Tranquility. It was a free pattern that I got on Thanksgiving. I put it away saying that I wasn't going to be working on it for a little while, and then I felt like, truthfully, I found my shorter scroll bars and was like, oh, definitely gonna put this on a scroll frame. So that I wasn't liking it in the hoops. I was having issues with it in the hoop. So definitely was happy to get this back onto a scroll frame, and it's proceeded pretty well. I've gotten 571 stitches in this project today. This is what it's going to look like finished. Slowly getting there. It is stitched on 32 count light mocha, I believe is what it's called. Linen. Dublin linen. Belfast linen. Might be it's 32 count Belfast linen, if I remember correctly. I may be wrong. It's my first attempt at doing linen, and I'm stitching it 1/1. And that is where I'm at. As you can see from before, I've been filling in the roof area, I filled in the windows here, and I put in a chunk here as well. So just kind of been roaming all around. I have decided I'm going to try to work on quite a bit of the white to get the white situated. I've really, white is one of the hardest colors for me to stitch because it's just a dull color, in my opinion. I don't know. I like the brighter colors and more colorful work, but I stitched on that 3 days this week, and I haven't done much stitching at all this week. Work's been busy. Then in the evening times, I haven't had a lot of time. I have started doing DoorDash so that I have spending money. Because there are, like things I want to buy for my crafts, and I don't like, spending allotted money that I've put aside for like bills or for, other things that we want to buy. So I started doing DoorDash. Plus, it'll also help like on anything, like if we need any extras or anything like that, it helps. So I've been doing that, and I didn't get much stitching done in the evenings because I was crafting project bags, because I am doing a giveaway. So we'll get to that in just a second. See, kind of discuss my plans. I am putting winter away and pulling the multi-cap back out, so that should be what you see next week, unless I just can't work on the multi-cap for some reason. I've been doing DoorDash just to have the extra funds that we're also wanting to move, so any extra money I can save, the better it is for us for when it comes time to when we actually get to move. We have had my daughter has been sick. She's had a bunch of friends that have had COVID, actually tested positive for it. She herself has not tested positive for it, but she's had some of the symptoms. Like, she got sent home from school yesterday due to the symptoms, but as of today she's fine. She just had a headache, and a bit of congestion, which unfortunately for us, we have seasonal allergies, and always during this time of the year with this weather, our allergies always mess up. So not sure that she has COVID, but they did pull her out of school and told her that if she gets a negative test, she can come in, but trying to get to a clinic to get a negative test is like crazy. I went looking for an appointment, and the earliest appointment they have that I can find in my area within a 20-minute distance is Friday before she can get seen to get tested. And so it's like she'd have to miss the days anyway. She's available to go back on Monday as long as she hasn't been running a fever, and she hasn't run a fever. So yeah, so she's been trying to get all her teachers to send her work so she's not too far behind on everything. Okay, so that's my little bit of a life update. We're gonna go ahead and go into the project bags I made for the giveaway. I have 2 of them I made. One of them I'm not sure I want to give away because I messed up on it. So I think I have a workaround for that. But this is the one that I messed up. See, this is the back, and this is the front. I've messed up here. See if you can see. I had to hand stitch right here because when I was sewing, I didn't catch the fabric. So when this was zipped open, it was clear. So I had to hand stitch this, and it's just the stitches are showing on the outside, and it's not as durable as if it was sewed, but done by the sewing machine. So I think what I'm going to do is, this one is not going to be part of the giveaway. I'm going to go ahead and keep this one for myself. And this is another one I had made back in December. It is like, out of the two that I made, this one, the only thing wrong with it is I did the lining a little wrong. This was actually supposed to be inside, but I thought it looked pretty good with it, and I cut the fabric wrong. So I wanted the horses to be upright, facing this way, like the back, but I didn't cut my fabric right. But to me, it still looks fine. A lot of times, you know, you can easily hold the project like this and it's perfectly fine. It's just, it didn't come out the way I planned, but it still came out really good. I'm really pleased with it. And like I said, this was the second bag that I put together. My first bag that I put together, it's fine. I sewed it a little close on the zipper so that when I'm zipping and unzipping, it likes to catch on the fabric a little bit. So I'm keeping that one. Plus it's all horses, and that's mine. And then the second one, the one that I did make perfectly, is here. I got everything facing upright. I had the teapots upright on both pieces of separate fabric. I was happy. It unzips and it's the pretty pink inside. So I'm doing 2 giveaways. I'm going to do the teacup bag, and each giveaway is going to have a $5 gift card to go with it. To like 123 Stitch or Etsy, like simple places like that where I know I can, you know, send you a $5 gift card. If you have another place that does something like that, I could possibly do that. You just have to reach out to me and let me know something different. So we've got 2 bags. Each one is going to be a $5 gift card. So it's a bag and a gift card at this, you know, a $5 gift card. If you're interested in the teapot bag, teapot bag, I think would be the best thing to apply for, to apply. If you're interested in the teapot bag, in your comments below, mention the word teapot. Make sure, you know, please like the video, be a subscriber, and be over 18 years old so that I can legally ask you for your address so I can ship this to you. Yeah, I think that's all I need on that. So like for this particular one, make sure you have the word teapot in your comment below. So it's this and a $5 gift card. And then the other one, have the word horse in your comment below. And as I said before, be 18, please be a subscriber, and please like the video for me. And that is about all I have today. I really appreciate everybody who comes to visit me, who comes to see my videos. Yeah, you're coming to visit, basically. And I hope to continue to do these, and just, I enjoy doing them, so. Yeah, and I will try to get a Stitch With Me done tomorrow. That is my goal, is to have my Stitch With Me done tomorrow, so that when I do one this weekend, I'm caught back up. and back on track. So I'm going to say good night, goodbye, and I hope everybody has a great week and weekend.